Hi guys, welcome to this review of the Drumcraft Series 7 kit. Now Drumcraft is a relatively young German company. They've got very high production values, eco-friendly processes that they use for all of their ranges, right from the low end up to the top end stuff. And they use responsibly sourced materials, which is always a good thing, of course. Now the Series 7 kit, which I have here, is made with North American maple, hard rock maple. And that's a slow growing wood, so that makes the grain very dense, which hopefully will equate to warmth and a lot of resonance from the shells. Now the finish, I'm sure you've noticed, is this wonderful liquid chrome. It's actually a three-dimensional polycarbonate wrap. There are loads of other finishes available which you should check out on the website, but this is the liquid chrome. If you move from side to side too quickly, it might make you a bit dizzy, so do be careful. The hoops and the drum hardware, the shell hardware, is it's all satin chrome, which is really nice. It sits beautifully against the shells, I think. That's the triple flange hoops, the lugs, which are Drumcraft unique, and all the other bits and pieces around the toms. Now, sizes wise, we've got a 10 by 8 inch tom, 12 by 9, 16 by 14, and a 22 by 18 inch undrilled bass drum. The snare is matching, and it's 14 by 5.5 inches. All the shells, they combine horizontal and vertical grain plies. So you've got that sort of cross ply thing going on. Helps with, again, the warmth and the resonance and the strength and stability of the shell. Ply numbers and shell thickness actually varies around the kit. So for the toms, there's 6 plies, and that's a 4.8 millimeter thickness. The bass drum is 7 ply, and that's 5.6 millimeters. And the snare drum is 8 ply, which is 6.2 mil. As I said, the 22 by 18 inch bass drum is undrilled, so these toms here are mounted using the zero gravity mount, which is pretty lightweight actually, and very stylish. Memory lock here, no intrusion into the shell, so there's maximum resonance for the toms. These clamps, there's one here and one on the other side, and the 2 tom holders as well. They're provided with the kit, but that's all the hardware that's provided. The actual hardware pack that we've got here is the 8 series. It's not included, but I will show you a few bits and pieces from that a little later. So what else have we got to talk about? The matching liquid chrome hoops with the white interior there, which looks really, really nice. All the hardware, as I said before, is the satin chrome finish. The claws as you can see here, are die cast, so they're really nice and strong, sturdy, and they sit really snugly around the hoop with the rubber inlays. So everything's in place, everything stays where it should, there's no rattling about, and you get the best sound from the drum. Just a couple of things to mention on the snare drum. The hoops are 2.5mm projection hoops. They're just that little bit thicker than the hoops on the toms, and that's to withstand higher tunings, much higher tensions that you will obviously want from your snare drum. The snare throw is the Nickel Drumworks snare throw. It's 100% polycarbonate, which makes it really nice and robust, smooth as well, and obviously therefore quiet in its action. The same Drumcraft lugs, but these are tube lugs on the snare drum rather than the stepped lugs on the toms. The tension rods all the way around the kit are stainless steel, which makes them strong at all tunings, whether they're high or low. And they're holding down Drumcraft's choice of head, which are Remo heads all the way around the kit. So the toms have clear ambassadors, the snare drum has a coated snare ambassador, and the bass drum has Power Stroke 3 single ply. So there you have it, the Drumcraft Series 7 Maple kit. As I mentioned before, the hardware pack that we have here, other than the tom mounts and clamps, is not included. It's the Series 8 hardware. It's got loads of great features. It's really sturdy, robust, double braced, really nice thick sturdy stands. The tubing is thick, the joints are sturdy, the handles, the wing nuts rather, are very ergonomic and feel great in the hand. Basically they're packed full of loads and loads of good features, which I will go into more detail of in the text wrap. So forgive me if I've left out any details, but do check the text wrap for all of that stuff. I hope you've enjoyed the kit as much as I have, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
Hi people, welcome to issue 14 of iDrum magazine, and inside you're going to find Mr. Mike Portnoy, who was on a flying visit to London with no less than flying colours. We also get with Dave King from the Bad Plus. Further down the road we catch up with Daru Jones, who was over here touring with none other than Jack White, and that's a great interview that Sam got with him, so do check that out. And we also spend a little time with Glenn Sobel, who tore through the country with Alice Cooper. Meanwhile, over in Vegas, Jamie Borden gets with Recycled Percussion, those crazy guys that can get a sound out of just about anything. In our review section, we take a look at Aquarion's innovative in-head system that may well have a few of you acoustic guys making that leap to the world of e-drums. We also take a look at the Series 7 Maple set from Drumcraft. And not only that, but we also get our hands on some rather spanky and very, very exciting Ludwig Pro Atlas hardware. We also get to check out a quintet of Pearl Sensitone snare drums and a duo of Levier cajons. We also investigate Stagg Vintage Bronze Cymbals, and we take a look at Yamaha's DTX 400, which I heartily recommend to anybody that's thinking of taking up drums. Not only is it a great little e-drum kit, but it's also full of things that will guide you and make you a better player. Of course, there's our complete tech sessions with a little bonus in there for you this issue, with Lloyd Ryan doing a little piece on big band drumming. And of course, at the back of the magazine, you'll find our complete and completely indispensable reviews in CDs, DVDs and books, all designed to make you better, smarter players. That's it. Enjoy the issue.